What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Matt Gift the Hands, back to you with another video. And in this video, this is not going to be a haircut tutorial. What is my goals for 2019 video? Your goals for 2019 can be fix your credit, right? If you're at a credit score that you don't want to be at and you wanted to excel, open a barbershop. If you feel like you're ready to open a barbershop and you want to venture out and start your own business or open your own salon, let that be a goal for 2019. One big thing, and I think this can go for a lot of people, is getting debt free. Debt free is like the biggest goal for me for 2019. I want to pay off a big chunk of my car. I only have one car payment. I want to pay off some credit cards that I have, built up along the way. Maybe your goal for 2019 is get booked. Have a clientele where you have built a relationship with your client, where you can seriously say that you cannot take any more walk-ins. You don't need to rely on these walk-ins. The barbershop isn't slow. The barbershop has nothing to do with you building clientele. You're the slow one. You need to build your own clientele. You need to go out there, shake hands, hand out business cards, start posting on social media. You're the one that's in control of your own clientele. Maybe you want to get more booked in 2019. Maybe you want to reach a certain number as far as how many haircuts you do in a week. There'd be 50, 60, 70, 80. Maybe you want to reach to 100 haircuts a week consistently. Maybe you want to create a product for the barber industry. You want to create a solution for a problem for anyone else outside of the barber industry, whether it be for anything. You want to brand yourself. How about that? Maybe you want to bring something to the industry that can solve issues that people need and want in the barber industry. Maybe you want to invest in your craft and go to a lot of classes. When you're making a video out here, your client rolls up on you and is like, yo, my haircut appointment is like in 30 minutes. Maybe you want to invest in yourself and go to more classes in 2019. Orlando Premiere, Connecticut Barber Expo, Las Vegas Expo. Maybe you want to take some private classes by the biggest names in the industry right now to learn some shear work. You want to excel your mind. Don't stay closed-minded. You want to make sure you're always growing. Always be a student. Always invest in your craft. That couple $100 that you're going to spend on a plane ticket and a hotel and the class, it's going to come back. Because when you get back into the shop and you put what you learned to action, you don't even think about what you invested. You just know that you learned so much, you're ready to get back to the shop. You really want to put it into works. That way you can see that you were paying attention and the money that you invested for that class was well worth it. For me, for 2019, I want to become a better version of myself. I want to be more consistent with going to classes, educating, investing in my craft and going to more hair shows, meeting new people. I want to be more interactive with my YouTube channel with you guys, but I want to be more involved with y'all on YouTube. That way y'all can see in and out of the barbershop. I want to get more involved with my team, Tune 45. The platform that they had given me, it's a blessing that I'm part of something big right now to continue to grow with them. So before this video is over, you're gonna hear some goals for 2019 influencers of Tune 45 and just get some insight of how their mind is and how they are ready to execute and kill 2019. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment. Let's get into this video.
2019 is approaching very quickly, and every year I have the same New Year's resolutions to be more successful than I was last year. Well, this year I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to break those down into sub goals. I want to make better YouTube content and more YouTube content. I want to teach more classes. I want to travel more. And I also want to meet and be involved with more influencers in the industry. So those are my 2019 goals. Looking forward to them.
All right, so these are the 2019 New Year's resolution goals that I have. 1, I want to make $250,000 next year. 2, I want my business to do $5 million in sales. And 3, I want to be on YouTube, be successful, and be consistent. 2019, baby.
Before I go into 2019's New Year's goals, I'm going to recap a little bit on 2018 for me. 2018 for sure was a year of personal growth and growth in my career and creating my own destiny, which I definitely did. I met some amazing people throughout the way, and a lot of people that changed my life, and I could not be more grateful. 2019 is going to be a busy and intense one. I definitely want to set myself up in the industry to find a little bit more balance between work and personal, especially being a single mom. I'm working around 65 hours a week, and I love what I do, but I need to find that balance. So I'm definitely gonna set myself up. Also, I need to get better at social media. I'm more of a people person, old school, not very much into the internet. Definitely another goal is to continue building our team for Team 45. They say you're as strong as your weakest link, and right now, if that's the case, we're golden. 2019 for sure is going to be our year. Going to be a good year.
Yeah, so my goals for 2019 is definitely to go full-time barbering and really enjoy the journey of becoming a barber and not lose sight on what it is that I'm, heading towards. With that being said, also giving feedback, learning how to talk to people without stuttering and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm a big introvert. But, there's certain people where I feel the connection where, I don't feel like it's judgmental. Also contribute more to the Team 45 family and stuff like that, and the squad, and also I would like to be booked, every month or every 2 weeks, but I know it's gonna take some time, and that's okay. I'm willing to, grow with the process and really enjoy the journey, like I said.
What's up, 245 family, man? It's your boy NG Cuts, aka Nathan Galan, and my 2019 goals are pretty simple, man. Number one, I want to bring more value to the barber industry, man. I want to find my lane in the barber industry and bring more to the industry than what I'm currently bringing. Goal number two, I want to clear $100,000 in barbering, not only in barbering, but also on my at-home business. I want to clear $100K in 2019 in both. And last but not least, man, number three, I want to get more involved in educating. I want to get more involved in educating in barbering. I feel as though that's a lane that I really enjoyed, that I explored this year. And so those are my three goals, man. Just become more of a role in 245, you know what I mean? And that, whatever that may be, I'll find it out soon enough, but I just become more involved, man, and help this brand literally help people die a legend.
Hello? 2019, is that you? So 2018 was a really good year, but 2019's about to take it to the next level. 2019, I plan on going to 4 barber shows, helping with 1 barber show behind the scenes. Then apprenticing under a master barber. That way I can get my barber's license this year. Ooh, ooh. And I also want to quit smoking because your girl's getting old. I'm turning 30 this year. I cannot be smoking. And let's see. I have to read 10 self-help books because I purchased 10 self-help books this year, but I did not read them. So gotta read them. And then I need to switch barbershops. I've been at my corporate barbershop for 2 years now, and I am ready to move on to a bigger and better barbershop and take my barber journey to the next level. What are your 2019 goals?
So a few goals of mine for 2019 is number one, launch my new clothing line. Make sure you support that whenever I do. Number two, I want to drop more inspirational, educational, and leadership content on social media. Make sure you're following me. Also, number three, my third goal is just, man, enjoy the journey. I think too many times in life, because I like to achieve things and set goals, a lot of times, man, I get so focused on just getting to the goal that I fail to just enjoy the ride. So that's the plan, man. Just enjoy the journey. Love my wife, love my kids, love Jesus, and love others. God bless you guys. Peace.
All right, 2019 goals. 2019 goals are to expand Tomb 45 into a services vertical. You guys will see what that is in 2019. Second goal is to expand the distribution network for Tomb 45. We need to get Tomb 45 products into more local stores than we are in now, into OTCs. Those are other than chain barbershop or barber supply stores. So distribution, new vertical services, expand the education vertical that we have today to include brick and mortar education, that is a barber school. And then the fourth goal, because I've told you guys to do everything in threes, is to add innovative products in 2019, hopefully in the first quarter. If not, we'll get it done soon. And since I said do things in threes all the time, make sure that the fifth goal is to spend more time here in December or January or February. It is Florida, so you know, you got to deal with all that.
All right, so 2019, my goals, they're pretty simple, even though it took me a long time to try to like really put them into detail, because I usually don't operate in small goals, right? I usually operate in one big goal, and then I get up every morning and I try to do something of value, and ultimately I feel like it'll allow me to reach that big goal. But this year, 2019, there's a different energy, right? Like, because I feel like we're on the brink of becoming a big brand, Tomb 45, a household name. And so there's only one way that I can think, and that's how do I fill needs within our industry? And so what I believe is, number one, the YouTube channel's got to pop. We got to get the YouTube popping again. What I'm thinking is majority tutorials, bring in some more videographers, people behind the camera, so that I can get as much content as possible on a daily basis and produce multiple videos every single week for an entire year. That's one of my goals. Another goal of mine is to show people that being behind the chair is a platform. There's some recently in the Tomb 45 Facebook group, people have been acting like making six figures behind the chair is a myth. It's a folktale. It's impossible. How could it be? And so I want to not only show you guys that it's possible, I want to be able to create the tools, the information and softwares, I don't know, things that will allow you to get there, and make it more possible for more barbers. And lastly, I want to continue to help the education in the educational industry, in the barber industry, and that's with the online academy, but it's also with opening a Tomb 45 barber school. Tomb 45 Academy, a brick and mortar school that can give you a barber's license. If we open one, I'd like to open multiple, couple this year, because I want to be disruptive in the education industry as well. All those things, they're all related to Tomb 45. They're all related to my goals for 2019.
All right, guys. My goals for 2019, not very complicated, pretty simple. I want to be more present when it comes to my children. It's one thing to be there, but there's a difference to be, in being present and actually being there and being more involved in their lives and more activities with them. I want to create a tighter budget for myself. I want to budget myself better. I want to create more consistency on YouTube. I'm definitely not as consistent as I want to be, nor where I should be. And I want to create different kind of content. Other than that, obviously, clearly, continue success and growth for headlines, and continue to innovate with Tomb 45 and build this incredible team that we have. So that's 2019. Appreciate you.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So these are the goals that I want to be able to work on in 2019. I want to be more consistent with my media posts, my family, my health, and my wealth. I want to be able to participate this year at the Toronto ABA show. I also want to help Tomb 45 expand to the Canadian side. And I also want to be able to teach a class once every 2 months.
The barber goals for 2019, so I'm going to give them to you real quick in less than 30 seconds. The first goal, Clean Cut Grooming Lounge is going to expand. It's going to be a 12-chair barbershop. Understand that. 12 chairs, 2019. Goal number 2, the Tennessee Barber Expo is going to be the largest, most successful barber show the state of Tennessee has ever seen. Goal number 3 is the 245 takeover, and you got to wait and see what that means.
Alright, so first and foremost, your boy needs to get this cut in 2019. Mr. Chris Basio, I need your help, so I need you to bless me one time, you feel me? Nah, but on a serious note, super big ups to my family for the last, 3.5 years for supporting me. This year they went and got their passport, so in 2019, I'm gonna make sure I take them out to go see the world. We got our first family trip in January, and I wanna do at least 4 of those this year, so that's one of my biggest goals. Definitely get back to my family. Thank you for all the love and support. I love you guys for it. Secondly, I want to add to my personal growth and to my growth in the hair industry, and I'm taking a microblading class, so I want to see what that market's like. We're gonna check that out. Then I want to add to the Headlines family. We got 65 plus barbers. We got shop number 7 open. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see the team I put together, that we put together. It's gonna be nuts, man. And then 245, man. We got more new products coming. The no drip is out. The new compressor's out, XL. Man, I can't wait to see what else we got in store. The school, the list goes on and on, man. God bless everybody, man. Toast to the new year. Let's get it. 2019.